Hello, hi. Meet Tina here. I just finished coming back from hiking and on my way back home, and just wanted to share that today, this week, is like the end of the fourth month of my post-COVID um, recovery period. I cannot believe it's actually been fourth month already, and I still remember how difficult it was for me to just take a few steps. Like a slow step would be so difficult because I would be out of oxygen and my heart pulse would go up really high, like 130 and 140, just like 2 3 steps, like slow motion step. That's how horrible it was. So last night I was at the forum, read it, and read about some people post about their families, their parents, their friends who got admitted. And one of the posts kind of caught my attention because his dad, who's about 59 years old, got it really bad and he was intubated, and then he had a lot anxiety. And I just have to share that this is a huge one of the symptom, the side effect post-COVID that everyone will have who has gone through like really bad experience in a hospital, just like myself, or someone who had been intubated or close to intubation, just like me, because I have experienced that myself. I think I still have a little bit. I'm not a kind of person who have a history of anxiety or depression before, because I'm always very positive. I'm a happy-go-lucky person all my life. I'm always been a type that can just kind of let go of things easily and not dwell into it. Okay, but with this post-COVID side effect, I have experienced that firsthand myself. Oh my God, so much anxiety, and this is probably one of the reasons why we have insomnia, because it was hard to sleep. And I think because your brain, your nervous system got pretty much damaged by this virus as well. And you're always like on this like feeling like your body just kind of vibrates with nerve running through all the time, and your mind's always concerned about, oh my God, am I going to go through that experience? Because every time when I wasn't able to breathe or feel the heaviness or feel my heart palpitate, I would get this panic and anxiety. And now with the news about the outbreak of more COVID and a lot of people don't get good care from the hospital and doctors, it actually got me even more nervous and got me more anxious of what if I have to go back to a hospital again and I would not be able to get a good care, things like that. Because it's a lot more difficult to kind of get in line for your medical care right now, because a lot of people was being hospitalized or got sick and having to get a lot of attention from doctors and nurses. So I was actually, the second time when I was admitted into the hospital, I was diagnosed with PTSD, because I was extremely scared. I didn't want to be discharged from the hospital. I was scared that if they discharged me too soon, I would come back dead. So I cried, I got panic, and every moment when I wasn't able to breathe that deep or my heart starting to race a little bit, I just jumped with a lot of anxiety and panic and cried. And this is not my character, this is not my personality. Everyone who knows me for a long time always see me as a very happy-go-lucky person who can actually just let go of everything. But I think this is pretty deep with this virus, because it does affect not just your lungs, your heart, your nervous system, and your blood, because it kicks my D-dimer quite high, so it caused a lot of sugar level high, so they have to give me insulin, which I never had before. So it really messed up your whole blood system and the nervous system, because I recall when they gave me the different type of steroid, and I think 4 or 5 different type of antibiotics. I can feel pain running through my body, and I can feel all my nerves running through my brain, right side of my face, and it traveled down through my body and my fingers on the left side. and I can feel the burning sensation at the corner of my eyes, and I would have my tears running down the whole time. But it was just so painful, like migraine headache, and I never have headache. I never take Tylenol in my life. I have to take Tylenol every day in the hospital. So that's how bad it's affected your whole system. Okay, so what I would like to suggest is, like, if you have this, or you know a family member's friend who have gone through this experience, what I do is now I would go out to nature, connect to nature, and walk slowly, and trying to, like, perhaps watch a movie that's fun. Don't watch the news, because I think one of the news, because when I got home, I wanted to know everything about COVID, so I turned on the news and TV, and I think it got me more anxious, more nervous, because of all negativity. So nothing negative at all, because it affects your nervous system, your mind. And try to do things, like surrounded your family with love, because I got more friends that, connecting with me, and my family's coming around more. And, I think that helps a lot. And I kept busy doing things that I enjoy. So just kind of keep an eye on that, because you may have, experienced this yourself, and know that this is just the process. I'm actually feeling better, much better. Not as like, I know that because I don't check my pulse oximeter as often as I used to. It used to be like every few minutes. It was just too much anxiety, too much panic, too much, and I wasn't able to sleep, and I'm not that kind of person. I usually sleep pretty well. Once I put my head on a pillow, gone, lights out. But after COVID, I would sleep just for a few hours, and I would stay up all night and just panic. And then my heart pulse would go up pretty high. So this is one of the side effects post-COVID that I think, if you had it bad, you would experience it. So I just want to share this with you. And thank you for listening. And if you feel that this video can be useful information to anyone, please pass it along, because I think even doctors now, they told me that they don't know how to help me heal properly, because this is so new to them. The lung specialists, the family doctors, and I talked to a few doctors, they all told me the same thing. They said, we're learning the same time as we're healing you. We don't know anything about this virus, and we don't even know how to advise the patient properly how to heal it. So just walk, just stay positive. That's what they said. And I agree with that, because this is through, like, everybody who have this personal experience, like myself, share, and hopefully, like the scientists, the doctors, CDC, just gather all this information. And it's going to take some time, but this is going to help so many people who have post-COVID that has severe symptoms like myself. So thank you for listening, and just check out my next video. I'm going to be talking about a different side effect and symptom that I have, like fatigue, and why is that caused that. Now I don't feel that anymore, and I'm going to share with you what I did. Okay? All right. Thank you. Bye.